Hi everybody, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I'm not going to say a word about the weather or my back. They are both equally bad, so no point in talking about it. Let's go straight to the royals and their shenanigans. First, I want to show you a couple of pictures, just for fun. Number one is titled, "What's Wrong with Archie's Ankle or Foot?" Number two is titled "Missing Fingers." The entire video is titled "Vampires Caught in Daylight" because throughout the video no one anywhere has any kind of shadow. I do not know what to make of this pumpkin patch video. The place where the video was photographed is called Lane Farm at Walnut Lane, Santa Barbara. It is actually a well-known spot in the area with its own fresh produce stalls selling fruit and vegetables. They also offer hay rides, farm animals, etc. So as you can see on the photograph, it is quite a busy little place, and even more so towards Christmas, Halloween, Easter, and so on. So why was there not another person to be seen in any photograph or video? Did they rent the entire place for an hour or two? I mean, how sick is that? Who do they think they are, Elvis? Anyway, have a look at William and Catherine's children, having fun just like any other children. They are perfectly balanced, learning to interact with others, to wait their turn, to say please and thank you. We actually heard Catherine telling Louis to say thank you. One does not realize it, but these are things children learn in a natural way, slowly and on repeat. Have you noticed how William have even allowed George to take a friend to a football match once or twice? All part of a normal childhood. What Harry and Meghan are doing with Archie and Lily is not normal. Far from it. Compare the Wales kiddies at the Scouts' big help out to poor Archie and Lily, who only have 4 rather mangy adults for company. Okay, moving on. I have not read Virginia's book yet, and I'm not sure whether I want to either. Maybe I'll get it and treat it as a piece of academic work. I don't know yet. I'm too busy now with exams starting today and the upcoming Christmas markets. This year we are doing 2 big ones. The one is 4 days from November the 26th, and then another 6 days, I think, in the first week of December. My daughter has all the dates, etc. And I must tell you, my stock is far from ready, so it's rather nerve-wracking. Anyway, Virginia's book. In it, she apparently talks about being pregnant and losing the baby 4 days after an orgy with Andrew and 8 other girls. Now, I don't know, guys, what is wrong with that story? Something bothers me about it. Something does not sit right for me in her story. What is she implying? Who was the daddy? I wonder if she's trying to imply that Andrew was actually the father of the baby she lost. Maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, why had she not spoken about that before? I would think that's a rather big thing, yet it's brand new. I haven't heard of it before. I don't know, guys. Either this Epstein story is not as bad as we are made to believe, or it is 100 times worse than we are made to believe. And not until they investigate all, and I mean all the players in the saga, will we know the extent of the drama. I know this sounds horrible, but I have a very strong feeling that some of the younger girls did not make it out alive. I think authorities actually know that, but they do not seem to really be investigating it. They should have had machinery, those fancy soil x-ray machines, etc., on that island, and they should have dug up each and every dodgy spot. Also, maybe send dive teams and sonar into the ocean around the island. I mean, did the FBI and CIA do that? I don't think so. I can't remember hearing anything about that. At some point, I'll do a video on things I had been looking into over a period of time. Anyway, what I find rather strange, or maybe not, is how Beatrice and Eugenie are being pulled into this entire mess. Is it fair to them, or isn't it? Now it's difficult to really know what is true or not, but according to Andrew, he met Epstein in 1999 and that they were introduced by Ghislaine. Another story, however, is that they met earlier and that Sarah introduced them. But regardless, in 1999, Beatrice was only 11 and Eugenie 9. By the time their father was really, truly finished with Epstein, Beatrice was about 23 and Eugenie 20 or 21. Both had just finished college and started out with their careers. Now, Epstein and Weinstein can be the most disgusting humans ever to have lived, for all I know, but it still does not mean that Beatrice and Eugenie actually knew what he was into. Of course, the same cannot be said for their parents, who obviously had a close relationship with Epstein. It is said that there may also be an investigation into Beatrice and maybe even Eugenie's business dealings in the Middle East. So far, I've only heard of a few specific deals and meetings Beatrice had, and not anything about any such stuff where Eugenie is concerned. But obviously, we are very definitely not clued in on everything. We all know that Andrew had extensive dealings all over the Middle East, and that there is indeed talk that Andrew had been offered a place in Abu Dhabi by the United Arab Emirates royal family. And then it is common knowledge that Beatrice had been doing business with the royal family of the United Arab Emirates for a few years already, and that she had also been helping them with their business in Britain and the Commonwealth. So I'm guessing that is where the distrust of her business, morals, and ethics may stem from, but it still does not mean that she has done anything wrong. That can only be determined through proper investigation. I, for one, find this guilty by association and the crazy cancel culture rather disgusting and unpalatable. It is like a bloody lynch mob baying to the moon, "Arrest Andrew! Arrest Andrew! Kick him out of the country! Kick him out of the country! Do this, do that!" Well, whatever Andrew has or has not done, he has not once been disloyal to his family or his country. So please, I'm actually begging whoever, the Met Police or whoever, Scotland Yard, to investigate Andrew. Don't leave a single stone unturned. See what you can find. And if he had done things or did something illegal, then charge him. But then please also investigate. Bill Clinton, Bill Gates, and everyone else as well. And it surely would not hurt to investigate King Charles as well. There are far too many stories of disappearing children and the royals over ages, over many, many, many years. You know, and I've never believed it. But when it becomes like, just more than a story here and a story there, when it becomes like a regular occurrence that you get things like that or run into things like that, then, I think it's worth investigating, even if it's just to make everybody calm and at ease again, and not so upset and ready to pick up the hatchets and relieve them of their heads. Okay, and before I leave, is there anyone out there who can verify whether Harry was in the United Kingdom over, say, the last 2 weeks? I'm told that he was, and that he just made it back for the pumpkin patch photo shoot. I'm told that that is why he did not go on to Washington with Meghan, but instead went home, and then a day or two, three later, he flew to England. I'm told that he was likely in London talking to his fathers and government representatives about his titles, trying to ensure that William cannot just walk in and rip it away. Well, we'll see. I think the monarch's on, or the monarchy, not the monarch, but the monarchy is on thin ice, and the quicker all this drama is removed and banished, the better it would be. Okay, guys, I'm working on some more of those deep dives for you, as well as some funny shorts. So hang in there for me. The heat combined with my back is really putting some strong brakes on me. But we'll get there. So it's either see you later or see you tomorrow. Until then, take care, stay safe, and bye.